Purdy has returned to the role of the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, and he picked up right where he left off before the elbow injury knocked him out of the playoffs last year. He's a perfect fit for what Kyle Shanahan asked for from his quarterbacks in the system, and he started the season off strong, most recently with a 252-yard, 4-touchdown, no interception performance leading the San Francisco 49ers to a win over the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. With that being said, let's take a look at some of the plays from that game. Taking a look at this first play, this is going to be Brock Purdy's first of 3 touchdowns to tight end George Kittle in this game. This one's going to come a little out of structure on this post route. Kittle is being defended by this deep safety, and as Kittle approaches the safety opens his hips to the sideline, which is going to give Kittle the leverage advantage at the stem of this post since he's running that in-breaking route, and the safety will have to flip his hips to be able to run with him. At about the same time, Purdy's at the back of his drop and feels some pressure off that right edge. Purdy's going to climb the pocket and roll out to the right and find some open grass to operate, and he's going to find Kittle as he's going to convert this post route into more of a back line of the end zone route. Purdy finds him in the back of the end zone and gets the ball to him for an easy touchdown. In his short stint with the San Francisco 49ers, Purdy has shown that he's capable of making plays outside of structure and extending plays for this offense just like he did on this one. Taking a look at this next play, I want to focus on Brock Purdy's ability to use his eyes to manipulate safeties. Here we have these 2 vertical routes, one a wheel and one a seam. They're both going to be paired with this whip return route on the outside. We also have this backside in that's going to end up drifting upfield a little bit, so it's going to turn into more of a post than an in. On this play, we see that Purdy gets the ball and works his progressions to the left side of the field. But as we can see, the defensive backs pick up the wheel and the seam, and we have another defender sitting over top of this whip return route. We also have this deep safety opening his hips to the side of the field, and he's going to start drifting that way. Purdy reads this and then comes back to that backside in or post or whatever it is, knowing the middle of the field is open and he's still going to be able to get this ball out with anticipation. Look when he gets this ball out. Ayuk hasn't even entered his stem yet. That's what throwing with anticipation looks like. Purdy gets this ball out, and unfortunately it's a little bit behind Ayuk, and he's not able to bring this one in, but this is very quick processing by Brock Purdy and great anticipation. A lot of people still discount Purdy because he doesn't have that superpower like Josh Allen's arm talent, or Patrick Mahomes' playmaking ability, or Lamar Jackson's rushing ability. Purdy's superpower isn't something that's easily seen, especially not from the broadcast angle. You really need to watch it on the All-22 to see it. Purdy's ability as a processor to get through his reads quickly and efficiently is his superpower, and he does it better than many others in the league. As you see on this play, he gets to that backside in, and in this form of progressions, this is a really hard thing for a lot of other quarterbacks to get to, but he does it consistently. Now moving on to this next play, this is the fun play that everybody's probably already seen. It's the reverse flea flicker. We hand this ball off to CMC, he flips it to the receiver, and then we see Purdy getting depth. As the receiver crosses Purdy's face, he flips the ball back to Purdy, and Purdy's going to get this ball out to Kittle for his second score of the game on the wheel route up the sideline. Super fun play. Love to see it. Kyle Shanahan was really out here in his bag on this Cowboys defense. Going into your bag of tricks tells you that the 49ers really wanted this game and really wanted to assert dominance against this stout Cowboys defense, and Purdy executed it perfectly. The next couple of plays shows Purdy's touch on intermediate throws, and they might look easy, but these are elite throws. On this first play, you'll see Purdy gets his ball out with anticipation over the middle of the field, placed perfectly above the outstretched arms of the linebacker type in the middle of the field. The second play is just phenomenal accuracy, as Purdy's able to get this ball outside the hashes with the right amount of touch and the ideal drop angle to drop this over the corner and allow Ayuk to make this catch and turn upfield for yards after the catch. Purdy has great touch to all areas of the field, and he displays it regularly. Being able to weaponize this level of touch is a great asset to the 49ers offense, and you gotta love to see it. Now taking a look at this next play, it's Dagger concept, which is something that I've broken down on this channel several times before, but just as a refresher, we have this post operating as a clear out route with this big in or dig coming in behind it. We have this play dialed up at the perfect time as the defense is going to be running a coverage that I've also broken down in this channel called Tampa 2. This is ran like a cover 2 with 2 high safeties, but the difference is in normal cover 2, the middle of the field is open. In Tampa 2, however, we take this middle linebacker type and he's going to drop in coverage, get depth, and taking away that middle of the field. With Dagger, however, this clearing post route is actually going to force the middle linebacker to continue to bail and get depth and run with it. As we see here, this post clear route opens up the middle of the field, and Debo is wide open in the middle of the field. Purdy gets him the ball early, just out of the stem of his route, allowing Debo to turn upfield and get more yards after the catch. Purdy simply executes this offense at a high level and keeps this offense on time and in rhythm, and that's the big reason this offense has been so hard to defend through 5 weeks. Pair that with an elite defense, and man, this team is scary. Now moving on to this next play, this is going to be Kittle's third touchdown of the day, and this route is ran extremely well by George Kittle. At the stem, Kittle's going to give this fake nod to the corner route before coming back inside on this post route. Again, Purdy's timing is just perfect here. Look at the anticipation. He's already separating to make this throw, and Kittle hasn't even left the stem of his route yet. Kittle's out of the stem, and the ball is on him. Easy touchdown, and this is prime time execution by Purdy and Kittle at the goal line. San Francisco was really able to run away with this one against the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, and Purdy was a big reason why. It even allowed Kyle Shanahan to get into the let's get Kyle Juszczyk a touchdown part of the playbook, which is always fun to watch. Just an elite performance by Purdy and this 49ers offense all around, and to think, this guy was the last pick in the NFL draft. Purdy has the 49ers balling, and they look like they are the team to beat in the NFC. Mr. Irrelevant ain't so irrelevant anymore. That's all I have for this video, and I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone that watches my videos, and if you're new to the channel, thanks for checking it out. Let me know your thoughts about Purdy and the 49ers in the comments below. If you liked this video, please consider dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, or if you want to know when I post more breakdowns, consider hitting the bell to get notifications when more videos drop. That's all for this one. Thanks again for checking it out. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.